2021 COMPUTEX TAIPEI 台北国际电脑展 Best Choice Award Gold Award 金牌奖。COMPUTEX 台北国际电脑展是亚洲最大的科技产业焦点，年年吸引全球专业人士与会。展览期间，亦同时举办 Best Choice Award BC Award， 不仅彰显国内外企业科技创新实力，更成为国际买主的重要采购指标。2021电脑展共有4款产品入选金奖，包括NVIDIA A100、2瑞昱车载乙太网交换器晶片、3.佐臻 AR 智慧眼镜 J7F+4 移顶物联网固态硬碟 InnoHE SSD。虽应用领域各有不同，但共通点就是专注核心技术优势。
Great honor for NVIDIA's A100 GPU to win COMPUTEX 2021's Best Choice Golden Award. Nearly 70% of the top 500 fastest computers in the world are powered by NVIDIA GPUs. On the Green 500 list, 35 out of 40 run on NVIDIA technologies as well. NVIDIA's A100 is truly a game changer, and we look forward to seeing even more groundbreaking discoveries from our NVIDIA worldwide partners.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have something new that I'd like to share with you. It's called the NVIDIA A100, our brand new data center GPU. The NVIDIA A100 is based on an architecture we call Ampere, and there's several amazing breakthroughs that make this possible. First is we're using TSMC's 7nm process that's been optimized for NVIDIA, using a packaging technology called CoWoS, chip on wafer on substrate, 3D packaging technology, which puts the memory and the chip on the same substrate, which allows it to interoperate incredibly fast. And we're connected to HBM2 memory that now provides for 1.5 terabytes of frame buffer bandwidth. This is the first processor in history that comfortably delivers over a terabyte per second of bandwidth. The second breakthrough of the Ampere GPU is the new Tensor Core architecture, and it has a new ladies and gentlemen, the world's largest graphics card. This is the A100 processor board. It is 50 pounds, 8 GPUs connected by NVLink, 600 gigabytes per second, 6 NV switches, 1 million drill holes, 1 kilometer of traces connecting all of this, over 30,000 components, 50 pounds. In DGX, it moves 700 cubic feet per minute, the most transistors on one computer the world has ever made. Ladies and gentlemen, the NVIDIA A100 system board. It is just a technology marvel. But there's more. Ampere has a new architecture we call MIG. It stands for Multi-Instance GPU. It's the ability to turn one GPU into many. You could have one GPU, you could have up to 7 independent GPUs, or some combination in between. In the past, we would have a rocket ship with a very large payload. And while the payload is being filled up, the rocket ship is waiting. But as soon as the payload is filled up, the rocket ship flies to space like you couldn't believe. Well, with A100, you have the ability to run it as one gigantic rocket ship with a very large payload, or you could have 7 independent rockets, each with a smaller payload, but they could take off as soon as they're ready. And so for inference or public cloud, instead of having one person use a GPU, fractionalize it, create 7 different instances so that each one of the customers could rent a smaller computer. You now have the flexibility to do that. MIG is going to have a profound impact on how we architect data centers. When I talked earlier about how we would like to have a universal, a unified server architecture that allows us to scale up as well as scale out, and to be able to configure it as the workload needs, this is exactly what we mean. Ampere is not only incredibly fast for training, not only is it incredibly fast for inference, it also has the ability to fractionalize and partition itself up into a large GPU for scale-up applications or a whole bunch of small GPUs to maximize scale-out. Whether it's for inference or public clouds, you now have the ability to have one data center architecture for acceleration that is flexible, high throughput, and enables higher utilization.
COMPUTEX would like to thank TCA for recognizing AG's design concept and the benefits in AIoT application. It's deeply encouraged this R&D team to create more unique, innovative, and competitive solutions in the future. And it also makes this branding MIT rising to prominence in the world. Again, we sincerely appreciate TCA time and the consideration. Thank you.
We are proud to say Georgian Z7EF Plus AR smart glasses win 2021 Best Choice Golden Award. Z7EF Plus is not only the best hardware design for user experience, but also a powerful software design kit for developers to create innovative applications. We are aggressive to build global XR ecosystem and cooperate all our partners to have more business opportunity. Welcome to contact with us. Thank you.